Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called digitalworkerbees.com, okay? Or just WorkerBees. And you're wondering, can you really get a lot of jobs from this website? How does this really work? Is it really available in 150 countries? Can you really make money from this? Let's check it out. Maybe this is not worth your time, all right? Anytime, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, 100% from home, all you need to do is just click the link below and I'll send you that strategy straight to your email if you would like to check that strategy out, all right? Now, I've reviewed hundreds of different make money online websites, services, business models, things like that. And some of them are great, but some of them are just straight up just a waste of time, right? So let's take a look at Digital Worker Bees to see whether this is good or whether it's a waste of your time, right? So how does this work? You land on the website. It says it helps thousands of businesses in 150 plus countries to provide a ton of on-demand skilled virtual workforce so that you can, work if you're an online job seeker and all you're doing is short tasks. So you're doing micro tasks, all right? So let's take a look at how this works. Now, if you scroll down, this site looks pretty cool, honestly. You can write an article, you can do video marketing, digital marketing, airdrop surveys, translation, download and apps, graphic design, right? Now, the big question is does it really give you these kinds of jobs and how much do they pay? Right, that's a big question. Now let's scroll down. So it says it's as simple as signing up, and then you just do your tasks, right? And then after you send it for verification, you'll get paid in US dollars for the submission of your task. So let's talk all about that, right? Now, when you sign up and you go to the dashboard, right? What you'll see is you will see a bunch of tasks there, but the tasks aren't as transparent as they kind of make it out to be here. Here it makes it sound like you're really doing some great translation jobs. You are doing some great digital marketing jobs. You're doing some great article writing jobs, right? When in reality, the jobs are very, very simple, and they can be kind of, a little bit weird as well, right? So it might be something like, retweet this, or it might be, write an SEO article for WorkerBees, where it's going to take you probably 1 to 2 hours to do that, and they pay very, very little money, okay? Some of them will require you to really, take a survey, things like that. But the jobs aren't that great, but they are micro jobs. Some of them will take a little bit longer than others. Some of them don't, it does take quite a long time for you to do the jobs, even though they're classified as micro jobs. And the big thing here is they pay very little money. We're talking about 2 cents on average per job that you do. Okay, so think about that. You're making 2 cents on average for the jobs that you do, and the jobs, unfortunately, are not that great jobs, okay? But yes, there are jobs, it's legit, and you can get paid, which is pretty cool, okay? That's a good thing about it. Now, how can you get paid out? You can get paid out quite a lot of ways, which is nice. Stripe, PayPal, Payoneer, Razorpay, GPay, PhonePay, and Paytm, which is very cool, all right? The threshold, though, is $10, okay? So for a micro website, a micro gig site, $10 is a lot. It's gonna take you a very, very long time before you reach $10. Let me explain, okay? Now, on average, you're getting paid 2 cents per job that you complete. Let's just say, on average, in order for you to hit $1, it's going to take you 50 tasks, okay? That means you have to complete 50 tasks of 2 cents per task for you to hit $1. Now, how long is it going to take you to complete 50 tasks? Well, on average, if it takes you about 5 minutes per task, some of them will take much longer, by the way, okay? But on average, if it takes you 5 minutes per task, that will take you a total of 4 hours in order for you to make $1 roughly. Okay, this is on average. It might be more, it might be slightly less, but definitely minimum, I would say, about 4 hours for you to make $1. Which means that if the threshold is $10, it's going to take you 4 hours times 10, which is 40 hours of work on this website in order for you to withdraw your money from Stripe or PayPal or Payoneer. That's a long time. That's a lot of hours. 40 hours of doing little tasks like this, all right? In order for you to make your first withdrawal. So, it is not an easy thing to do, okay? Now, the other thing that I want to show you right here, and I think this is very strange, is that they've got, you have to look at their fee breakdown because you have to see whether this is really worth your time, right? They've got 2 levels, non-members and members. If you want to become a member, it's $5 per month or $50 per year. But the problem is $5 per month, I mean, that's going to eat into your your revenue, your earnings, because you don't earn that much money, right? But look, if it's free, they actually charge you a 0.025 cents fee for every 25 tasks that you do. So they do charge you a fee right there, okay? And the withdrawal fee is really high if you're not a member. It's 7%. That's crazy, right? If you are a paid member, it's 2.9%, which is still high for a paid member. It's really high there, right? You do get a 3.5% task bonus, but this is the interesting thing, right? So it says that if you get your account suspended, okay, you can pay to restore your account, but you have to pay $5 as a penalty. And if you're a member, you pay only $2. That's really, really weird, because most websites, if you violate their policies, you're not getting back on, right? If you write to them and you appeal, maybe you'll get back on for free. But these guys are like, well, if you if you break the rules, you can still pay to restore your account, which I think is very, very strange, okay? Because the reality is that with that, they could take advantage of you. Honestly, I'm not saying that they do, but they could, because you could earn, maybe like $7, and then all of a sudden they say that you've violated their policies, but if you want to be reinstated, just pay $5 and you can get reinstated. And maybe you didn't actually, violate any policies, right? There are some dodgy websites like that. I'm not saying that Digital WorkerBees will actually do that, but because they have it here, some dodgy websites might do something weird like that, okay? So just be careful, that's all I'm saying. And it's a very strange thing to advertise on the front page of your website, but whatever it is, look, the thing is that you're not making that much money anyway. You're making 2 cents per action, and their fees here are really high. $7 withdrawal fee. I mean, it's high, and they charge you for job approval. They shouldn't actually charge you for that. Honestly, I mean, why would they even charge you for taking the jobs? You're the one that's doing the jobs. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's their website. They can do whatever they want. I think the pricing is pretty expensive, and I don't know if it's worth it, honestly, to become a member, because the amount of money that you make versus how much you have to pay out is actually quite high. So it's not so great, in my honest opinion, right? I wouldn't necessarily use this website. I think there are a lot of other better ways for you to make money online. And if you're thinking about using a micro website, there are other micro gig websites where you can make more money, I think, than WorkerBees, because these guys are pretty expensive and they pay very, very little. 2 cents per task is like, it's nothing, okay? And depending on which country you're based in, it will depend on how many jobs you actually get access to. So you may not necessarily get that many jobs. So in order for you to hit your $10 threshold, it might take you a lot longer than 40 hours. It might take you 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, depending on how many jobs you have access to. So overall, look, it's a legitimate website. I think their fees are pretty high. And you can withdraw a lot, and you can get access to some really basic jobs, but the payout is extremely small. So don't expect to make a lot of money from this website. Can you make some money from it? Yes. Are there better ways to make money online? Absolutely. Okay, so it's an okay website, but I probably wouldn't spend that much time here. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you're looking for a way to make some side income. Maybe you want to make some full-time income. Maybe you understand that, there is a way to make a lot of money online. And the thing is that there are good ways and there are bad ways, right? I think WorkerBees is an okay way. It's probably not a great way. I mean, we're talking about pennies on the dollar, Again, you have to work like, 4 hours before you make $1. That's crazy low, right? You should be making hundreds of dollars for 4 hours of work every single day. I mean, if you have 4 hours a day free, you should be leveraging the power of the internet to make hundreds of dollars a day, not $1 a day. I hope that makes sense, okay? So if you would like to find my strategy, this is my favorite strategy to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars a month minimum. If you have 4 hours a day, you would smash that easily. Obviously, it depends on your work ethic, but these are the skill sets that you can learn in order to hit 5 to 10,000 US dollars a month minimum, 100% from home. Click the link below. I'll send you that strategy for free to your email. You can check it out if you want. All right. I hope you enjoyed this review of WorkerBees, and I hope to see you on another review. Take care.